This is Raven.
And I'm Taylor.
Welcome to the Laundry Room Podcast.
We back.
We are here to talk about some haunted places in Colorado, or allegedly haunted places in Colorado. Some of which I've actually grown up and walked by my entire life and didn't even know. Or honestly, one of them I was like, that's probably a haunted house. And it is.
It is.
But before we get into that, a few words. I definitely would like to thank all of our listeners and subscribers. If it wasn't for you guys, we'd probably still do this, but it definitely is motivating to see that we're getting some,
It just it feels good to see people wanting good things for you.
Yes. Yes. And honestly, we hope we're bringing
you guys are amazing. We love you.
We hope we're bringing some interesting topics that keep you entertained, and we just appreciate your support. So please,
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That's the moral of a very long story. Thank you.
Yeah.
But
do we have any other business that we need to talk about? I don't think.
No, I don't really have any warnings or anything because there's nothing too spooky. It is, there's some upsetting things, but nothing too bad.
Okay.
Yeah.
You'll be scared.
I think that's pretty good.
It's scary.
I guess to start, we're gonna cover 6 of what I consider to be the most interesting haunted places in Colorado, because there's actually there's a substantial amount. There's a lot of haunted places in Colorado.
Yeah.
We are a pretty old state, so there's a lot of ghost towns. There's a lot of abandoned gold and silver rush towns that have ghost stories to them. But these were the ones I thought were the most interesting. So
sick.
To start off is one that I walked past a lot during my time in high school when I went down to downtown Denver.
Okay.
It is the Molly Brown House.
Ooh.
Located in downtown Denver. It was once the home of a local elite and actually a survivor of the Titanic, Molly Brown.
Did you know, side note, I'm sorry. Actually, I turned the Titanic on last night to go to bed because it's on Netflix right now. And I was like, oh yeah, that's the perfect movie to fall asleep to. I've seen it a million times. It's loud. It's long as shit. I watched all 3 hours, 14 minutes of it.
Yeah, so you didn't go to bed anytime?
I didn't.
Yeah.
I'll never let go, I'll never let go.
As she's letting go. As she's pushing him off the boat.
Liar!
I have biases. There's room on that door.
There is a room on that fucking door.
But so this was actually she actually survived the Titanic, and surprisingly, I guess other than the Titanic, they lived a relatively happy life. They died. I think they died naturally of old age. I'm pretty sure her husband went first, but then she eventually passed away.
R.I.P.
Yeah, they turned it into a museum. I know that it was originally.
I still have never been there.
Me neither. I've walked past it.
We should go. Let's go.
I would love to. I would love to, especially now knowing that it's a spooky place.
Yes.
But it's kind of cute too because one of the reportings that a lot of visitors say is that they can smell JJ's pipe. He's just still sitting around the house smoking his corncob pipe. So I think that's kind of cute.
That's interesting. All right. It's always crazy when you can when people say oh, I smelled their distinct perfume or their pipe or the beard oil that they use.
Well, one I heard there was a very popular chair that this lady liked to sit in is always warm, which is interesting because I thought hauntings do the cold.
That's unsettling to me because have you ever sat on a public toilet and it's warm?
Yeah, but that just means somebody was sitting there for a long time on their phone.
I'm
You're hovering.
I'm gonna hover.
I do that anyways. I hate public restrooms. When I was a little kid, I got forced to go into a public restroom and I held my breath for so long that I passed out. because it was so
Raven.
gross. It was so gross. I didn't want to touch anything or like breathe the air, so I held my breath.
Women's restrooms are notoriously the most disgusting public places.
And everybody says that they wouldn't be, but
women do the nastiest shit. Why do you do that?
I had to
if
clean.
you're doing that, fuck you. Honestly,
I had to clean. I worked at a truck stop at one point in my life, unfortunately, and I had to clean both of the restrooms. And yes,
women's is worse, right?
I saw some really, really nasty things in the men's restroom, but I also saw pads stuck to the wall. Like
there's shit on the middle of the floor.
Oh, that happened. That happened in the
reason.
men's restroom. I had a dude that
period blood. Like
that's what it was. Like I had period blood droplets all over the floor. Like
why do you do that?
Like I get it. But clean up after yourself because that's so gross.
Accidents happen.
That's so
absolutely.
But
like,
then sticking your pad to the wall of a fucking public restroom, that's just gross.
Don't do that. Clean up after yourself.
Well,
be a good human being. Like, why is it so difficult?
After the pandemic that we just went through.
Yes. Why are you not worried about germs?
I still see so many people just completely neglect their hygiene, and I'm like,
so disgusting.
But anyways,
wash your fucking hands.
I digress. So besides the really cute sighting or the occurrences of JJ's pipe, there's the common lights flickering, furniture being rearranged, people like seeing movement when after hours when there's not supposed to be anybody in the building.
Yeah.
But it was always cracked me up when I was a kid and I was walking by and I would look at that house and I'd be like, that's got to be a haunted house.
Yeah.
And then I've
saw driven past it a few times.
Molly Brown Museum and I was like, oh, never mind. It's just a museum of some old chick that I don't know about. Yeah. But it's haunted. But it's also funny to think about, like, a lot of these places that are supposedly haunted, the people that are haunting them didn't die in the house. They, like, died in the hospital.
So I've heard that with several things, that sometimes, like, souls will go where, like...
they resided the most.
That, or, like, where they had, like, good memories, or, like, traumatic energy...
Yeah, some kind of emotional connection.
There's something pulling them to that specific place, even if they didn't actually, like, die there.
Okay. Next one is the Broadmoor, which is located in Colorado Springs. I've heard of it, but I've never been there.
I have heard of it.
I've never really
Falling
been
in
to
Reverse
Springs.
just played there not too long ago.
Who?
Falling in Reverse?
Oh. I just saw that they did a cover of a Papa Roach song.
It's so good. It's reimagined. So it's a different feel, whereas rather than the like "fuck you, you're gonna hear me," it's the pain.
Oh, I heard a clip from it because it was of the lead singer was listening along to it, and he was like starting to tear up listening to it because he was like,
Ronnie met up with them,
dude.
He's
a good
video
artist.
Oh my god, I love
artist.
him. He's my favorite thing in the entire world.
I just recently started getting into Falling in Reverse a lot more in the last couple of years, but I'm really glad I did because they're. I think the song I found the most that really made me listen to them a lot was "Coming Home."
Okay.
Yeah,
very good song.
I don't like. The emotion of that very last like couple lines, I love it. That was fucking clean.
Was that sick?
That was fucking clean.
I was hoping that was like one swift.
Yes, that was clean. So the Broadmoor,
okay, perfect.
Located in Colorado Springs, is a massive luxury resort that is actually rumored to have kind of a mysterious haunting. Julia Penrose, the wife of the original the wife of the original founder and a co-founder herself, is rumored to haunt the penthouse to this day. And it the circumstances around her death was really mysterious because she allegedly went missing, just disappeared, and they found her sometime later just wandering around the nearby woods. Confused, shaking. She had no idea where she was or how she got there.
I wonder if she had been like poisoned or something.
Right? But then she died a week later.
See?
Yeah.
That's sketchy.
And they never really said why.
There's no talk of psychotic break or anything?
I couldn't find anything that said why. I couldn't even find anything that said that all of that actually happened.
Okay.
So it
That's
is,
fair.
I
It's
will
so
say
hard
allegedly.
with some of the things,
Especially
that we've
haunting stuff, because
Yeah.
it's mostly rumor from workers there and stuff.
Right.
So you got to
It's
take a
hard
lot
to
of it
hunt
with a
down
grain
the
of
actual
salt.
history for
But
sure.
I saw multiple sources report on that, and I've heard
Okay.
multiple people mention that point of that
That's
she
so
did.
sad.
She went missing. I think what I'm thinking is somebody was trying to take that property. Her husband had just passed away.
Yeah.
And so they abducted her and were probably holding her hostage or something out in the woods, and she escaped, got found, and then they just came back a week later and
She was gone.
finished the job, poisoned her, or did whatever they had to do.
That's so fucking sad.
Like, you never know. Like, that shit's kind of scary. But, and so, like, so now she's said to haunt that penthouse, probably trying to find answers to, like, what happened.
Yeah.
Because
Because can you even imagine that? Like, obviously, like, if there was, like, foul play in this.
Which is obviously just speculation on my part.
She wants to know what, she would want to know what happened.
Closure.
As much as, yeah, exactly. And, that's where it comes into question, like, do they know, or are they like trying to figure it out on this journey in the afterlife as well?
That's like the thought of spirits is always,
it's so fascinating.
It's intriguing. It's confusing to think about, but it's intriguing at the same time.
Do you believe? I fully believe.
Unfortunately, I believe, because I keep myself up awake at night a lot of the times if I see.
Honey boo.
I'm a little bitch. It's fine. I'm
no.
a little bitch. But yeah, no, I definitely believe. I don't doubt it. I remember, like, I find the whole white noise concept interesting, where like they can communicate through, different variations
Radio
of,
frequencies and shit.
radio frequencies
Yeah.
and TV frequencies and stuff.
Lights,
like
yes. Energy, using their energy to turn on a light.
I've watched a lot of ghost hunters and shit throughout my life, and they, cold spots and EMF or whatever.
Yeah.
Like,
thermal detectors.
yeah,
of
thermal
any kind.
detectors and shit.
Thermal
like,
cameras.
I don't know. A lot of it's silly, but I believe.
I fully believe. I
don't doubt that our souls wouldn't have that much power. Like,
I would love to go on like a paranormal tour.
Absolutely. That's one thing. We'll have to.
Let's go, girl.
But all right, number 3 is the Highlands Ranch Mansion, which I've never even heard of this place.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
It is a stone mansion originally built in 1891.
Ooh,
according to many reports, the museum is haunted by Julia Kistler, daughter of F. Kistler, who I probably should have done more research about him, because I don't even know what the F stands for. What do you think the F stands for?
Franklin. That was weird. Fuck you.
That was so good.
That was perfect. Sorry if I screamed at you guys.
It's okay. That was weird. That was not fucking scripted. That was not fucking scripted. Is that the only fucking F name we know of?
It was either that or Frank, and I was like, we'll go with the
Francis, Franklin.
Yeah.
We are on the same wavelength. But anyways.
That was spooky. Bitch.
Hey. Oh, so that was why I picked this topic, because officially spooky season starts July 5th.
Abso-fucking-lutely.
So, this is not too early of a topic. We are getting ready.
My entire house is a spooky fucking
Halloween is the only holiday I actually still get excited for.
Halloween's the best.
I don't
holiday.
do anything ever. I just love the feel of it. It's that fall vibe.
It's the vibe. Yes, exactly. Like, you cannot tell me that you do not love walking into like a Michael's
with that fucking like fall
a Hobby Lobby.
Dude, my mom dragged me to
Bath and
Hobby
Body
Lobbies my entire
Works.
childhood, and I still
Spirit
love those
Halloween.
smells. Can we
You
go to
cannot
Spirit
tell me that you do not love that
Can
shit.
we go to Spirit Halloween?
Can
soon,
we
Paige?
go? Let's go to
Please?
a haunted house.
I can't do. I get.
Okay,
Spoopy.
that's okay. That's okay.
I get
Boundaries.
super spooky.
That's okay. That's okay. It's fine. It's totally fine.
Don't laugh at me. Fuck you.
No, it's fine. I totally get it. I'm not gonna pass that boundary. I totally understand. It's not for everybody.
No, I can't do it. It's a mixture of the claustrophobia and like just
My
way
biggest
too high
issue with
anxiety.
them, I have to like put my hands in my hoodie or like have someone like hold on to me because I'm the kind of person, you scare me, I swing.
But see,
I don't even think about it. I just swing.
I've had that backfire on me where I went to a haunted house like when I was a young, like 12 or 13. And I'm holding my aunt's hand, and like I think her girlfriend or maybe her girlfriend's daughter at the time or sister at the time was holding my hand, and somehow this like spoopy haunted clown dude had replaced them. So we're coming up through this part where we have to go through this spinning tunnel where it's like making you trip as you're trying to go through it.
Yeah, it fucks up your equilibrium.
And so Serena goes through, and I'm like, all right, I'm just going to make sure they're behind me. And I turn around, and there's just a fucking scary clown dude right there. So I freak out, and I start trying to go through the tunnel. And, of course, it's spinning, and I don't, like, my brain doesn't register that. It's just, clown, run. So I go in, and I just fucking eat it, and I'm just getting tumble-dried by this motherfucking tube while this clown's laughing at me. Fuck haunted houses. Fuck you, and fuck that clown.
Fuck me, fuck you.
No, fuck.
Okay.
I'm at the haunted house. I'm in the haunted house.
You poor thing.
Yeah, I can't do it.
You're just like a fucking a rogue sneaker in the dryer.
Yes.
On high.
Just tumble dry.
It's a casual load.
Oh my God. But so, anyways,
back to that.
back to whatever we were talking about. Oh yeah, Franklin Kistler is what we're gonna call him, who bought the property in 1926. So
Another good year.
30-something years later, about. Many visitors reported hearing a crying woman, seeing her silhouette moving around when the building is empty, as well as the classic lights turning on and off by themselves.
I wonder if the woman's a bride. There's always a spoopy bride.
I swear, I can't. If it's not this one, it's another one I read where there is a lady in white that is always seen
always
like
a fucking
lady
bride.
in white. Well, because like
Taylor's old as time.
there's a lot of
Taylor's
emotions
old as
around
time.
weddings.
It's always the husband.
Always.
Always the fucking husband.
This one is actually pretty creepy. Hotel Colorado. Definitely coming in as the scariest location so far. Found in Glenwood Springs, this hotel has also been a prison, a hospital, a temporary White House, and allegedly a crematorium.
Nope. Oh, nope.
Yeah.
Fuck no.
Yeah,
You're
let's say,
shitting my dick right now.
Traumatic place number 1, traumatic place number 2, traumatic place number 3, and then the White House. So like, what the fuck?
Just the worst energies
of all
collected
yeah.
into a
And if it's a
single
temporary
location.
White House, it means the original White House. Oh, I think it was burned
During the
down
siege?
during the Civil War.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Or
when they burnt that.
was it the
White
Civil
House
War or
down?
the Revolutionary War where they burned down?
I know what you're talking about.
One of
Someone's
them.
screaming at us right now, like, you stupid
Oh,
bitches.
you don't know history. We don't know history. We're
Chase
learning.
will tell us. He'll be like, blah, 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 blah.
Oh, fucking. He'll come
He
down and
knows.
mansplain it to us. But so, yeah, this place was quite the sordid history.
That's crazy.
During its time
Fuck
as a
that.
hospital, some 6,500 patients passed through it was a naval hospital during World War II.
Nope.
And the basement served as a makeshift brig. So you already know there's some spoopy shit in that basement.
Fuck that.
Some of the reported sightings include past residents, mysterious women, which once again, that's like, okay. Is it just because there are women that they're mysterious, or like what about them makes them mysterious? I couldn't find too much detail on that.
What did they call them back then? Women of the night.
Oh,
So it was
yeah.
I don't know. Maybe she's a night owl. Get the fuck over it. God forbid.
As well as the founder, Walter Devereaux.
Devereaux?
Devereaux.
I like that.
Well, I think it's Devereaux.
Yeah.
Devereaux?
Yeah.
I love that.
What is that? Like French?
It's the French, like, I don't want to say,
I don't want to be...
insensitive.
I don't want to be wrong. But yes.
Yes.
Got you.
We know what we're thinking. Coming in at number 5, we got the Brown Palace Hotel.
I've heard of this place. Only a little bit, though. I don't know much about it.
Aha! This was where that fuck up of a sentence came from earlier.
Okay.
This famous Denver hotel has a very long list of guests, ranging from the Beatles to Taylor Swift to even Ronald Reagan.
Wow. Everybody's been up in that bitch.
Right. With it being one of the oldest hotels, it is also home to a long list of spirits and ghosts, including a double murder in 1911 brought on by a lover's quarrel where a bystander got killed. Yeah. Like,
they're like, fuck you.
Fuck you. Boom. Oh, shit.
Stand.
Why? I told you not to stand there. Like, that would be the worst way to die. Like, he was just sitting there watching too, like, look at these.
He's like, oh, fuck.
It's like that Cat Williams fucking routine where he was like, I was outside the club. I wasn't even the one doing the shooting. I was just watching, like, oh, somebody's about to get shot. Boom. Oh.
I got shot. I
got shot. Yeah. I would be pissed.
Yeah.
I would haunt those fuckers independently.
Fuck? Oh, I'm haunting everybody. I don't give a shit. I'm grabbing your fucking ankles when you get into bed every night. Sorry, that was aggressive.
There are a few unsettling occurrences, such as deceased residents phoning the front desk.
Nope.
A ghostly string quartet in the dining room. That would be kind of cool to see. Like, is it just the instruments floating there, or do you still see the people?
Right.
Do you see the people without the instruments because instruments don't have spirits?
Okay, but is that scarier that it's just like a fucking floating flute?
Well, because like the flute doesn't have a spirit. The flute didn't
floating,
die.
That immediately to me, I'm like, poltergeist.
Like, is it a real flute?
You're gonna
or
fuck
is it a
me up
ghost
with
flute?
the flute.
Oh no, not.
Yeah, is it a ghost flute or a physical flute?
I feel like
what is happening?
It would have
answers. We gotta go. Let's go.
We're gonna have to go. We're gonna have to go see.
Road trip. Sorry, Gregory. See you later.
Oh, and this is creepy. And a crying baby in the boiler room.
See, nope.
Why?
Nope.
Why the boiler
There's
room?
Something.
Why is there always a boiler room?
And why is there's always a child or a child's spirit or multiple?
Why?
If I hear a child giggling.
Oh, hell no.
Kid voices.
I already get mad when kids laugh because they're not allowed to have happiness.
Kids crying, anything involving like ghost
babies,
kids in general.
No.
Absolutely fucking not.
Nope.
I can't do it. Because as a mother, like, especially because like diamonds, they'll often take on like the voice of like a child or something. And I'm a mom, obviously, and so I'll follow that voice into the dark and just get fucking possessed or something. Like,
you hear a child,
a ghostly child. I'm fucking going the other way because I'm too
Damon,
trusting.
Damon,
yeah, nope, I'm out.
The power of Christ compels you.
Save yourselves.
Oh my god. No, I get that. No thanks.
Fuck that.
You would never even. You wouldn't
That's
catch
too
me,
scary.
You wouldn't catch me dead in that boiler room.
No.
Day, night, group of people alone. Fuck no.
No.
Fuck no. Never.
Never.
I'm not doing it. And then this last one. This one fucks me up.
This one.
Have you ever been to Cheeseman Park?
I think once or twice, yes.
So, located in Denver, this unassuming park is actually home to an incredibly dark and disturbing history. It was originally called Mount Prospect Cemetery when opened in 1858.
Oh, fuck no. Nope.
Oh, wait. It gets worse. So, in 1858 is when it was started, later becoming Denver City Cemetery in 1873. It was one of Denver's first and biggest cemeteries. In 1890, after the city fought because it was actually federal land, it was reclassified as a park. They hired, allegedly, E.P. McGovern to come in and remove all 5,000 graves. After rumors and allegations of corpse mutilation, of him literally dismembering the corpses and fitting them into children-sized coffins.
What the fuck?
So he could save money. So he could pocket as much
What the
money as possible. They unfortunately dismissed him before it was finished. So it is still rumored that at least two... Where did it go? Oh, Sorry, this is a two-pager.
I am not well, bitch.
Oh, no, this one fucked me up.
I am not okay
I've been
right
to this park
now.
before, and I swear to you, the entire time I was there, I felt like somebody was following me.
The energy's weird.
I felt like somebody was following me. I didn't like it, and it was in the middle of the day. I couldn't imagine being there at night.
Even just driving past it, you get that unsettling, like, uneasy feeling.
Oh,
like
well, because
something's wrong.
just wait. So he was dismissed before the job was completed. It is rumored some 2,000 graves still reside under that park.
Holy fucking shit.
Yeah. There has been rumored hauntings of the surrounding houses and apartments, as well as the Botanic Gardens. Because the Botanic Gardens was built on another 40-acre portion of it that was a Catholic cemetery at one point.
Oh, nah. Nope. See, you throw religion into it, and that's where it, like, gets
Now
super...
you're pissing some people off. You got some vengeful spirits up in that fucking place. There's people that rumor, especially on super misty and foggy nights of the park, you can see orbs of lights floating around. The houses around, they suffer from a lot of, like, slamming cabinets, lights turning off and on, furniture being, like, flung across the living room.
That's so sad because, like, they just wanted to rest.
Well, that was the worst part, is, like, the city went about it in such a shitty way because they were just so greedy about wanting it to
Denver
be a park.
For that. Come on
that
now.
they told all the families, like, hey, you have a certain amount of time to come and, reinterm these graves somewhere else.
I'm sorry, but
they
that was
didn't
already an
offer-
existing
yeah.
cemetery.
They
That's
didn't
on
offer to
you
pay them
move
anything.
that as the city.
It wasn't until, I can't remember what their first name is, but
You
it was
shouldn't move it in the
the
first place,
Cheeseman
but-
family came in and donated a large portion of money to fund the park, but those bodies were never, and, like, not only were they not moved, but they were mutilated and
disturbed.
thrown all across.
That's so...
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to make you that upset.
Oh
I'm
my
sorry.
God.
At least I saved this one for last, because that
I
one
am
fucked me up.
not
I was
well right
I was
now.
researching this last night before I went to bed.
See, you fucked up.
Yeah. I was so emotional already last night.
I couldn't even get you to watch a 20-second TikTok that was spooky.
Yeah, well,
And you did that before bed?
This is what happens when I work all fucking day and then I have to try to do all my research last minute. I
That's so
procrastinate, but
heavy.
yeah.
Like, I'm
And
not
these aren't
well,
even
bitch.
some of the worst ones. Like, well, these are some of the worst that I found, but, like,
Yeah.
there's still the Stanley Hotel.
Yeah.
That one is big. There's, like, Canyon City Road. That one is supposedly haunted by...
Would you be down to, like, go do, like, a...
Oh, absolutely. That's
like
I was going to say.
I was going to say, yeah, we go film there.
If this gets enough recognition and you guys would like to see a follow-up video, because I definitely plan on doing, like, a part 2 of more haunted places, because there's literally like 20, 30 places that I didn't even list. But would you ever like to see a live podcast of us actually going to these places? Because you'll watch me pee and cry, and you'll watch her just laugh at me the whole time. So it'll be funny, but it would definitely be something exciting, and it would be cool for us. It would be an excuse for us to just get out and go fucking see some really cool places.
That would be so much
Well, like, 'cause even, like, the
fun.
fact that I walked by the Molly Brown house for so many years and never even stepped inside it once. It's like,
yeah, I've
missed
driven
opportunities.
past it probably, like, 3 or 4 times.
I now
in my
probably will
life,
never,
but-
ever go to Cheeseman Park ever again.
No,
Ever.
absolutely not.
That is so disturbing to think about.
That hurts my heart.
There are people
They just
under...
wanted to rest.
Yeah.
I'd
yeah.
be fucking pissed too. I'd be like,
They were
Nope.
they were put into that cemetery, like, well, I assume under the assumption that they were never going to be disturbed
they
because
were gonna rest for eternity. Yeah.
And then it's just
And
so
then
crazy.
y'all come in 'cause
it's
you
so
want a
crazy
park?
because they came in, and I don't remember who it was, but at some point they just realized that it was actually federal land and not
the want of the few outweigh the many.
right. That's so
You know?
ridiculous. 5,000 graves, and they're just like, yeah.
That blows
And then
my mind.
they
That hurts my
they
heart.
hire some half-ass dude, which that
At Spirits in Cheeseman Park, haunt the fuck out of them.
Dude, I kind of want to look up and what happened to him, because I know he had to have been just completely disgraced after that.
Mm-hmm.
But how much money did he pocket from that?
Yeah, that's insane.
That just goes to show like how little people value. Like, that's one of my biggest problems with a lot of society right now is like life and death has very little value to people. Like, it's just kind of like a joke to most people nowadays. Like, meh, fuck it, they died, whatever.
Yeah.
Meh, it wasn't me.
That's still a human being.
It's still a person.
Yeah.
That doesn't deserve to be disrespected like that. Like, I don't know. It's just
Absolutely.
really depressing to think about. But I definitely would like to do another one. That one,
That was fun. That
was
got
heavy.
my ass.
But anyways, with that wraps up this episode.
That was awesome. Well, don't
hopefully
forget
it was
to
interesting.
Like,
Yes.
Yeah, like, subscribe, share. Thank you guys again for all of your love, support, and kindness, and constructive criticism. We love it. Keep it coming.
Yes.
Where can they find you on socials?
I'm in Robot or Raven Monroe. Whichever pops up, I don't know.
Perfect. We have Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Spotify, and YouTube. The Laundry Room : a podcast. Our Gmail is the Laundry Room a podcast at gmail.com. You can go ahead and send us in some suggestions on things that you kind of want us to iron out, if you will.
If you know of any other like really cool spooky places in Colorado or any other places in America, or not even in America, just around the world, like, please send them in. I always love
personal stories. We would love that. That'd be cool.
Oh, yes. Actually, with that, one of our next topics, we kind of want to talk about like dating horror stories and like dates gone wrong. So if you have any funny or depressing date stories that you would like to share and have us talk about, please send those in, and we could definitely use them, and we'll make sure to credit you or whatever. So
if you don't want to be credited, or you don't want
always
your name
send
to be
an
dropped,
anonymous.
go anonymously, or you can just tell us, hey, don't use my name. Here's my story. Perfect. We got you, fam.
Yes. We absolutely love doing this, and we love y'all. Thank you so much for listening, and hopefully y'all have a good day.
Yep. We'll see
Bye-bye.
you next time. Peace.
Thank you.